Oh, it's a beautiful day today, a Monday. Just got all the bureaucratic crap out of the way on the weekend, and a whole lot of paperwork I had to fill in for my conveyancer. There was a questionnaire which was a bit problematic for me, and it was asking me a lot of questions about the property I've just bought, as if I've actually lived there for a while. You know, like condition of certain things and what have you. Now, how the hell would I know? I've had one inspection, one lousy inspection, which lasted probably about 10 minutes. It's difficult when you're going to a place where there's still a tenant's still there. You don't want to impose upon their privacy. I will get another inspection prior to the settlement on the 8th, but you know, you don't feel like you want to nose around some place when someone's actually living there. It's a bit hard, but I've just emailed all that crap off to the conveyancing lady. She's quite nice. For some reason she's got this really crappy phone up, very faint, but her photo looks good, so that's all that really matters. It's not, as long as you've got a cute conveyancer, that's what I say counts. Forget about their knowledge of the law. And she's friendly enough, and she's got the classic Queenslander sentence construction saying A at the end of the sentence, so I think she's a local lass. But anyway, no, I got that garbage out of the way, which is a relief because I can't stand paperwork. Never been a fan of admin work of any description if they're paying me for it. However, so things are in train as far as the handover of the property is concerned, which will be about another 3 weeks. Very fast settlement, only 28 days in total. Totally stuffed up the payment of the deposit. For some reason I missed the last two digits on the bank account, transferring those 10% to the agency's trust fund, and it bounced. Luckily I was able to resend it and get it there in time, because you've got 3 working days to get the deposit in. Otherwise there might be some sort of a penalty. Fair enough, I guess. But I got it in there. I did pay a penalty. I paid $2.50 bank fee actually, so CBA hit me with that. Thank you. But that's a minor thing, and it's the only time I've stuffed up one of those electronic transfers in. I don't know why I didn't take more care. It's a fairly important transfer, so. But you know, it all got sorted. Now going down Lily Creek, the walkway, just got to go up to where the hospital is, so it's quite a pleasant walk, and it's a perfect day for it. The weather's been fantastic last few days. I also wanted to say something about the housing situation, because I've just bought this apartment up here in Queensland. I'm not sure this is a Queensland law, but just a tip for you: if you do buy a property here, as soon as the contract's signed, even before you put a deposit or anything, any money's passed hands, you're up for the insurance. You've got the following business day, sign the contract. If you've got contents in that place, then Body Corporate covers the actual building or what have you, insurance-wise. But when it comes to contents, and there is furniture involved in this one, it's my responsibility. So I took out landlord insurance. I didn't get it done straight away. I got it done, I only realised on Saturday, because there's a stuff up getting the emails from the conveyancer, and I wasn't aware. It had been mentioned, but I didn't realise, didn't mention it forcefully enough, the agent, that you are responsible for insurance from the date of the signing of the contract, which doesn't make any sense to me, but we're talking the law here, so it doesn't always make sense. But that's the way it is, so just don't get caught out with that. So that's a big tip I forgot to mention earlier, but yeah, keep that one in mind. Well, the other tip I've got as far as real estate's concerned too, is that when you're looking for a place, there are sites online that will give you a profile of the suburbs. So you just look up like property profile. One way I can find it is I put domain profile, for instance, in there. The domain is a real estate site, and and then I'll come up with hits there. But there are quite a number of different companies who are offering you free appraisals of what the actual value of properties are in a location you're looking at. You can get specific information about the address you're looking at. So as a buyer, yeah, you're not flying blind. You've got some hard figures to go with. They're not necessarily the best figures, so I would suggest you go to a number of these sites to get a feel for what's right, because the price they quote can vary quite substantially. I think I got a very good price in Parramatta Park for a 2-bedroom flat on the 3rd level or 2nd level, whatever, the top level anyway. But well, actually the real estate agent, she said that I asked her about this, and she said, well, we actually have our own guide that we pay for. I guess it's like the old used car glasses guide. My old man used to have to use that when he was selling trucks. And it'd be the same as that. And it actually gives you the proper statistical price for the area. And she reckons that the place I bought was listed there at about 245,000, and I paid 205. So if that's true, I've done extremely well. I think I've done okay. Whether I've got a bargain, I don't know, but I think I've done okay, because I would have been paying 240, 250, slightly less at the other places I looked at. As I say, there was the neighbour living right opposite where the one I bought. He was keen on putting in an offer, but he needed to get finance. A young Korean guy. So there was some interest in the place, and the other weird thing is there was another Korean guy doing a second inspection who was also supposed to turn up and didn't, which was also strange. Because you think you get to the stage you're doing a second inspection, you'd actually front up. You must be fairly keen. But you know, yeah. So that's, hopefully that's of some use to anybody watching this in Queensland, contemplating buying a place. Just beware. Once that contract's signed, you're up for the insurance. So may not be logical, but you've got to go with it. I'm not going to change it. Yeah, look at this, beautiful round. I love it up here. It was top temperature of 12 degrees in Melbourne yesterday, I think. And here it's summery. It's beautiful. I've never been in, well, I've been in, but I've never drunk it. Right next to the hospital. So just getting up to where the hospital is. This is Digger Street.